This is it? This is Kingsmarch? Science and civilization must have never recovered.
Your time was different, yes. But don't discount the Kalgorans just yet. They have potential.
We shall see.
Where's the annoying optimist?
She has gone ahead to meet her local contact.
We will need a vessel to navigate the archipelago. We must begin our search to locate the pieces of the weapon.
Don't kill each other while I'm gone. Or do. Where am I to search for your toys?
We know the pieces of the weapon radiate intense, latent corruption. The more dangerous an island is, the more likely it is to contain a piece of it.
It is crucial that we find a captain with in-depth knowledge of the local area. Then we will stand a better chance of finding what we seek. Greetings. Doriane sees the world through a different lens. You must remember that he is of a bygone era.
I can hear you, you know.
Indeed.
And of what era are you, exactly?
Older still. I have seen many civilizations rise and fall.
Yes! Fight!
It is a strange feeling meeting someone so gifted in sciences I unintentionally brought to the world. All of Vaal technology and advancements derived from my ultimate mistake.
You call the beast a mistake? On this I do not agree. The gods were nothing but monstrous tyrants. The power of corruption allowed humanity to seize back control of their destiny.
And what did you do with that control? In your experiments, I saw death, dismemberment, a living nightmare.
A means to an end. They were all willing sacrifices.
That is somehow even more frightening. The zealotry, the fervor. I've seen it all too often. A kind of madness, seemingly fundamental to mankind.
Perhaps, but it was their choice to make. They gave themselves in the hopes of saving our people. My only regret is that I failed.
Oh, to bear but one regret.
And this is what I get for trying to make small talk.
Move swiftly.
Is this the friend you mentioned?
There you are. This is my contact, Rog, a trader with a keen eye for valuable artifacts. Rog, my friends are after a ship, and it just so happens we have a cartload of Vaal treasure to cover the charter.
What I'm looking for makes itself known with danger. It may be on several islands.
Kalgoran merchant vessels don't intentionally seek out danger. However, there is one captain who may be up to the task. Name's Makoru. I'll set up an account for you, but for now, here's your charter. Take it to her. I've no doubt she'll accept.
I suppose it's time we said farewell for now. I'm off to study a tome on blood magic I found back in Exile. How exciting! Do be careful out there.
Come visit my shop sometime.
The name's Tujin. I'm the harbour master around here. Welcome to our fair little town. What do you need?
Hello, little one. I need a boat and some boat people.
Well, first of all, you'll need a charter. Rog's your man for that. Once you have one, Makoru, captain of the Aurora May, is your best option for getting around these waters. I'm not a tour guide. This here's the harbour. Got an harbour concern? That's me. For all other concerns, best ask someone else.
How rude. Wonderful.
Don't take it personal. We got a lot of people coming and going here. I lost count of all the ones that rubbed me the wrong way. Who knows? Maybe you'll surprise me. I used to believe a whole load of bollocks about honor and tradition. We do this not for ourselves, but for our children. The words were hollow, but the intent was good. It really is all about making a better world for those that will follow us.
So little Tujin and friends came to build a new tomorrow for the Kalgurans. Of course he did.
Yeah, something like that.
Now, don't tell me half the story.
Quite worldly, aren't you? The situation back in Kalgur made the prospect of Rayclast a little more appealing than it otherwise would have been.
Kalgur must really be a dump to abandon it for Rayclast. Do tell. Why?
Oh, you know. The usual things that make good folk run to the ends of the world. Water under the bridge now. No sense poking a hornet's nest. The big man's resolved to leave us alone, so long as we keep sending back Vaal artifacts. Or whatever else his heart desires. Keep it up.
This is my shop, Rog's Rarities. Please look around, and if you have any questions, do let me know. Hail. Oh, Kingsmarch. It's what we Kalgurans call this little port town of ours, and also the region round it.
And what petty little man calls himself your lord?
All this has been authorised by the king, and we certainly pay enough taxes that we can never forget that. But we're quite far from home. We're mostly left to our own devices. Oh, except for the king's hand. He spends a season here each year to make sure we're on the up and up. There is no greater concentration of loyal followers of the king than here in Kingsmarch. Know what I mean, friend?
I like you. You're funny, fat one.
What is it you want to know about us?
I don't know. I don't do small talk.
Fair enough, I'm terrible at it too. Well, most Kalgurans here on Rayclast are in various guilds. I'm in the Meridian Free Traders, the trade guild that owns the charter for Kingsmarch. You can't beat our logistics. Danik is in the Artificers Guild these days. Tujin's a freelance harbour master, but he stays close. You've got to keep the family together, you know. The wife's the only one still carrying on our grand quest. I sure do miss her, but she always comes back soon enough. On an unrelated note, the King's Hand is due to return to Kalgur any day now. Take care if you see him around. This shop is my pride and joy. I've been dreaming of running my own place since my younger days, even though that was impossible back home.
What drove you away, fat one?
There are a limited number of merchant licenses, all owned by wealthy families. New licenses only come up every few years, but I could never afford one back in Kalgur. I've fallen on better times here in Rayclast, you might say. So here I am. I was never one for grand quests, always preferred sorting logistics from the back, but I'm glad I'm here. I'd never have had my children, or built all this. The wife says I'm the real hero because I have a business and support my family. She might just be buttering me up, but I still take it to heart. The grand quest that brought me here? Oh no, that's a long story. I couldn't possibly. Oh, my Gwenna never did feel quite comfortable here. She spends much of her time off continuing our adventure. Doesn't have anything to do with the King's Hand being in town this year.
Okay, sure thing.
All right then, if you insist, I'll tell the tale. 2 decades ago, our glorious leader, Danik, led us on an expedition across stormy and dangerous oceans to look for an artifact called the Triskelion Flame. Our search took us to the forsaken continent of Rayclast, a land filled with horrible monsters and raving mad exiles.
And me.
But we excavated many ancient sites, uncovering some of the lost history of our people's short residence here. Long ago, Kalgurans tried to settle on Rayclast, and, it did not go well. In the end, they did not survive, and they lost the Triskelion Flame. We've been looking for it for over 20 years now, and to be honest, we've gotten a bit sidetracked, but my wife refuses to give up on the dream. Dad. Come back soon.
A witch in Kingsmarch. Never a good omen. Dark times ahead, I take it.
If I have my way, then yes.
No, planning to bring doom and death to us all, are you? just another day in Rayclast.
I suppose I do need to save the world before I conquer it.
I thought so. Let me know when you begin your evil crusade, and perhaps I'll get up an hour early to stop you.
It's a date.
This little jewel on the sea might have been granted an official charter by the king, but it's those of us here on Rayclast that have built it into the trading hub it is today.
I suppose there's really nothing to criticize. It's fine.
To be fair, we did have local help. The king commissioned this port for trade after we'd been operating it as an outpost for many years. We ourselves would like to investigate the remnants of our own culture, but he is very interested in Vaal artifacts.
Ominous. Any idea why?
Your guess is as good as mine. Kingsmarch is actually our second attempt at settling on Rayclast. Our first expedition, thousands of years back, was mysteriously lost.
Typical Rayclast. What happened?
That's why we came here 20 years ago, to find out. We also sought the artifact of power our forebears brought with them to Rayclast. It has become my life's work, the search for the Triskelion flame. The most powerful artifact in our known tales was brought to this continent by the first expedition, thousands of years ago. The songs tell of it incinerating evil, purifying tainted fields, and warding off those of ill intent.
I'm intrigued. That thing sounds rather useful for our current situation.
My thoughts exactly. I still intend to get out there, I just get bogged down by the work of running Kingsmarch.
Let the weaklings administrate. Stop wasting time.
One day there will be a glorious return. One day we Grand Four will finish our quest, and perhaps do a little saving of this fair Rayclast. Yes, one day. Soon. The runes on our armor essentially capture and shape starlight. It sounds poetic, but don't be fooled. The smiths of the Kalgur turned these runes toward killing work long ago, as soon as we discovered we could compel arrows to find their mark, and blades to bite deeper.
I'm always interested in learning a new thing or two. Can runes really do that?
All that and more. The greatest smiths became known as artificers, and produced work of singular genius. I'm not quite there yet, but it's only a matter of time and determination. We've had 20 years on Rayclast, and those gems you use continue to perplex me. Clearly, they grant you mystical abilities, but they simply don't do anything in the hands of a Kalguran.
What, really? I can't believe I'm saying this, but that seems rather unfair.
Believe me, I've tried. We have our own methods of mystical power, to be fair, but your gems remain an enigma. Somehow, I suspect the power is actually inside you. And these virtue gems are just the particular way you believe the world works. I'm no priest, though, so take my opinion for what it's worth. Go make some legends.
Oh, it's you. He's been a great teacher, no doubt about it. But gosh, has he gotten soft as he's aged.
Do you mean
You've
plum?
been here a while.
What? No! Gosh! Years ago, he'd drive a hard bargain. He was a great negotiator. Then he went and had children. Oh, awful. Now he seemingly doesn't have the energy to haggle. Almost gives stuff away.
This Faustus. He's dead then?
Oh yes, been dead a few years now. Died of natural causes, they say. But I'm not so sure. He left Kingsmarch around a decade ago. No one was entirely sure where he went. But when he got back, gosh, he really had changed. He'd both softened and hardened. You never quite knew what you'd get. But I could tell it was caused by fear.
You didn't think to inquire about it?
I asked him once. It took all my courage to do so. What happened to you, Faustus? Where did you go? I asked. He looked me dead in the eye. I still remember the look he had on his face. He was looking at me, but also through me. Like he was somewhere else, reliving something. He said nothing. Got up and left. They found his body later that night on the dock. Under his coat, He was clutching a small Vaal artifact. I heard he held it so tightly, his hands were bloody. All very strange. He helped me with my self-confidence. Well, at least he tried to. He got me blind drunk singing songs with the local crews here in the tavern.
The child with a beard should stop drinking.
Yes, it is a bit of a worry. Since then, for some reason, people have been more friendly towards me. Aren't people awfully strange? Good.
Watch your step, eh? Slip overboard and you're on your own. I'm Kanu, first mate of the Aurora May. If you're looking for a ship, best speak to the boss Makoru. And mind your manners while you're at it.
Young Kanu. Confidence or arrogance? Which is it? We may get along, depending on which you choose.
Let's wait and see. I have a way of growing on people, or so I'm told. My family wasn't always from these parts, you know? We came out here a few generations ago. I was always out exploring the waters and fishing, even as a young boy. That's just in my blood. My family's tribe, the Tasaleo tribe, they value being on the water above all. But the young ones were never allowed to go very far. I used to drive my parents nuts. I looked out across the water and oh boy, I wanted to keep going. But I never went too far. I couldn't leave my family behind. Where they are, that's my home.
It's just an illusion, this home people keep talking about.
Well, hey, here I am. And I'm thankful the boss showed me that I can make a new life for myself. One that I choose. Bye then.
Welcome aboard. I'm Makoru, captain of the Aurora May.
So this charter here means you have to do what I say, right?
Not exactly, but we're happy to oblige what we can. We can take you wherever you need, places other captains would never dream of going. Your business is your business. Now, we can set sail whenever you like. That island has been shrouded in mist for generations, even since before the Vaal Empire. The tale told by our Hatungo goes, if the mists part and the island shows itself, you will be compelled to land on its shores. You'll claim to hear the voices or see the visions of loved ones, or of your gods, or whatever else is dear to you. If we go there, there's a real chance the ship will never return.
Don't be so silly. We'll be fine.
Well, what could possibly go wrong? I told you I would take you anywhere, but I'm hesitant about this one. Nakanu might be the most dangerous island of them all because I was born there. They won't outright kill me for showing up, at least not in these more peaceful times. But if you insist, well, let me tell you, it is quite beautiful. I just won't be able to go ashore with you.
How about me?
You won't be welcome inland, but you'll likely be allowed inside the front gate. Just be respectful. Whakapanu is one of the most beautiful islands in Ngamakanui, a tropical paradise. Some time ago, I heard that a Karui tribe decided to land and settle there. Maybe it would be worth asking if they've seen any sign of what you're looking for.
Sure. Let's go say hello sometime.
I also look forward to meeting some Karui who don't know me. That's less an island and more an active volcano. There's a swarm of deadly little things that make their home in the warrens further inland. We call them the kinfolk.
Oh, they sound cute.
They're feisty little buggers. They'll swarm you and eat the flesh off your bones while you're still screaming.
Oh yes, I knew it. They are cute.
It's really their tyrant I'm worried about. Reports say he's getting bigger and bigger every time he's spotted. But sure, we can take you there, I guess. That prison island was built by the Eternal Empire. It's been 300 years since the Cataclysm, but the inmates still wail from within the walls there. Can you believe it? Nobody ever let them out.
Forgotten souls, left to die. This one might be my favorite.
It's a horrible place. You can still hear them pounding at the bars of their cells. Considering how awful it is, I guess you'll want us to sail straight there, right? For generations, the Isle of Shrikes was used for a coming-of-age trial for several tribes. Young Karui tried to sneak onto the rocks, climb the cliffs, and take the eggs of the shrikes that nest there. The eggs are a valuable delicacy that many Karui would pay through the nose for. In recent years, though, the trial became far more deadly. The things that nest there, they are vile things.
Squawkers all around, I take it?
It's not really the type of island outsiders should be trespassing on. But let's do it anyway. The first thing that grinning lot of fools did when they got here was build their enclave. The Twilight Order, they call themselves. Spend most of their time brainwashing anyone who will listen. And they've even got a decent chunk of Karui converted to their cause, whatever it may be. Bigger chunk of us can't stand them, though, myself included.
Smiling evangelists. Ugh, I'd rather die.
I just think it's a dangerous game they're playing. Religion always is. I suppose we can visit them if you like, but I doubt it'll be very helpful. Raise the... We've arrived. Talamoana. I'm a freshly minted captain, but not new to these waters. I joined the trade guild as a deckhand after I ran away from home. I then worked my way up ever since. I finally took the captain's challenge not too long ago, and now I'm the first Karui captain on a Kalguran ship.
Well, well, what a go-getter.
Thank you, but my story has only just begun. Now I've just got to get out there and make a name for myself. I've put a lot on the line to get to where I am. Who knows? Maybe we'll achieve great things together. They don't talk very much about their homeland, and well, I'm definitely not allowed to sail there.
Is it because you're not one of them?
Nah, it's nothing like that. It's just part of their culture. First, someone has to immortalize my family's triumphs into an epic poem. Then, it must be told at their royal court before their king. This sort of custom is not too different from Karui oral traditions, but it's a tricky situation for me. I am no longer part of my tribe, so I have no family to immortalize in song. Tujin suggested that we could be family, but he was drunk at the time. I don't know what to make of the Kalguran king. I've only heard whispers, rumors.
Oh, I do love some juicy gossip now and then.
Well, they say he's a bit obsessed with Vaal artifacts. But something tells me this is quite a concern for the Kalgurans. I've noticed certain types of Vaal devices seem to up and disappear before being loaded onto ships headed for Kalgur.
His own people are undermining his goals. Brilliant.
If you mention this, they will deny it. Just like they did when I asked. And just like I will deny ever telling you this. My people's traditions have remained the same for thousands of years. Until my generation, that is. When I was just a young girl, Tukohama, the Karui god of war, was slain by a mortal. That turned my world upside down. Our own ancestor, killed by a mortal. I'm looking for my own way now. One that doesn't rely on gods or old traditions. I thought I might find my path in trade and commerce, so here I am, sailing for the Kalgurans. Other Karui like me have spread out across Rayclass in search of meaning. The elders call us Kaivana. They think that we have rejected the way, that we dishonor our families.
One can guess what that means.
Yes, one can. Now, when I was a young girl, I visited the halls of the dead. My ancestors told me that the way was meant to empower us, not to control us. So who am I dishonoring by seeking my truth? It's a debate that I'm tired of having. But either way, it has separated me from my family, and I must live with that. I became a captain against the wishes of the Trade Guild Council. To lead a Kalguran ship, you must pass a test. I was given a makeshift crew and tasked with sailing a course in a certain amount of time. At the most dangerous point of the course, between two shallow reefs on a moonless night, our cargo of refined verisium caught fire. It was set to explode at any moment.
Gripping. Go on.
I was faced with a choice. Abandon ship or order some of the crew into the lethal smoke to put out the fire. At the cost of their own lives, no less. They say it's a rather horrible death, gasping for breath with burning lungs that no longer work. So I chose to put out the fire myself. That's just how I was raised.
Are you dead?
Well, luckily for me, it was all fake. It was the main part of the test. The truth of it is, the candidate passes or fails depending on the votes of the crew aboard. I earned their loyalty by my choice, and many of them still follow me to this day here on this ship. The council does not aid me in any way, but they also leave me to it. It's the best situation for now, until I show some true profit. Talakura.
Ahoy! As you wish. Here we are. We shouldn't be here. This place hates us. Can't you feel it? I keep seeing angry faces in the fog.
Or at least part of one.
Stop! Don't come near the circle.
Freya Hartlin? Is that you?
Yes, it is.
You've been here a while, old woman.
Longer than I can fathom.
Any ideas on how to remove your curse?
My boy, he's lost somewhere on the island. And with him, our trove of raw verisium. It must be runesmithed into spikes. It is the only way to break the seal.
Captain Grisham Hartlin?
I also fear for his fate.
Well then, best we find him. Danid can help with the verisium. Now get your arse moving and look for the captain. I'll stay with Freya.
Please hurry. I feel I could die at any moment. Oh, Cadogan, preserve me.
Hey, don't name him.
You must forgive me. This has been a nightmare.
Oh, of course. I can't even imagine. What's it been now? 4 years? We thought you made it to Kalgur with your shipment.
We crashed upon these unseen shoals. Oh, how I've missed home. I long to walk once more under the sun in those softly waving fields.
Softly waving fields? What part of Midgard are you from again?
Oh, my head. Oh, it aches.
Of course. I can't imagine what being out here this long does to the mind. Please don't strain yourself.
Yes. I think I'll rest now.
Yes? You've been out here for so many years. How did you survive?
Shellfish, rainwater, and hope.
Remarkable.
Save the fanciful stories for your son.
Hasn't she been through enough?
There were times I almost gave up.
Well, now look what you've done. I remember your boy, Freya. Worked for us for a long while. Captain Hartlin, a capable seafarer, well respected among his crew. Good drinker, too.
He's the apple of my eye.
Really? I thought you'd fallen out over the whole...
We're still family. And family is all that matters.
Aye, true that is.
Oh, family this, love that. Are you so easily fooled, little
What
one?
are you doing?
Don't test me, will you? Till next time.
These ancestral totems are a menace that remain from ancient days. They gather a cursed fog, and we cannot stop them or break them. If you come to this place and have any idea how to destroy them, please do. Tavakai, chieftain of the Tukohama tribe.
None may leave this accursed island.
You won't. I will. Dangerous. Volatile. I like it already.
Freya Heartland's still around and trapped on Journey's End? How strange. I believe I know the runes that could break that seal.
I think something's quite off with her.
Reclast has always been full of surprises. So be it. I'll forge those spikes with haste. There we go. That should do it. Be careful out there.
This...
Go make some legends.
What you need?
You have the Verisium spikes? Quickly, impale these totems. I know very little of the fog, other than its malice. It drew us in and led us to our doom.
It is known to wreak havoc on the mind. Mirages, whispers, lies. Every captain I know has reported strange sightings in the fog over the years. It's only gotten worse of late.
Something's wrong out there with the world. Something's happening. I have to get out of here.
Yes, it's all rather dire, isn't it?
I just have to get out. It's been too long. All I remember is the horrible sound of our ship slamming against the rocks. I crawled through the sand and mist, beset by the cries of the dying. And when I opened my eyes, I was here, safe, but trapped.
Explain this safety of yours.
Something about these Karui totems keeps the malice of the fog at bay.
How are you so sure this substance will save you, Crone?
Are you not familiar with the power of runes?
Verisium's the very foundation of Kalguran rune work. We call it truth metal. As they say, what is runed becomes reality.
A metal born of the very stars themselves.
Danig would know more of the details. But if a skilled smith imprints the rune for deadly on a sword, that sword becomes, well, deadlier.
What delightful magic. Splendid.
Magic? It's not magic. It's science.
Whatever you say, little one.
See you soon, I hope.
Oh, shite! What's going on?
Kindly.
Oh, we've been played, haven't we? I'm out of here.
This is all an illusion.
should have known something was off about all that. In my younger days, I'd never been fooled by such a charlatan.
Wasn't it obvious? Idiot.
Aye, perhaps. Nonetheless, the fog is cleared and a Kalguran always pays up. As promised, this is for you. Why are you asking? Who sent you? Bugger off!
The king sent me. I'm here to torment you.
None of your business. Move on. Makoru's got something to prove. Lucky for you, she's got the talent to back it up. You won't go wrong getting on that ship. She's been underestimated. By my people, and her own.
Her tribe, I take it?
Aye, she's left them behind. But she's got her people's spirit. I'm fond of the Karui. They value honor and ancestral tales of bravery. Not just talk. For real. They live the way us Kalgurans claim we do. They're wild and free.
Why do her own people underestimate her? She seems strong.
Oh, you know how it is in times of change. The younger ones get ideas, and the older ones try to push them back toward tradition. The Karui passionately follow what they call the Way.
What's all this way business?
Well, I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but it's a kind of code of honor.
So, Makoru is a little upstart do-gooder that rejects tradition. How dull. I get it.
Reject is a strong word. You'd have to ask her. She forges her own path. Kind of like we did coming here, to Rayclast. I admire that. He's fairly new in town. I heard he had too many modern ideas for the chieftain's liking. He seems capable enough, and Makoru's taken a liking to him.
Who is the mighty chieftain around here?
His name's Tavakai. He's a bit of a hard-ass, a real warrior. And we do our very best not to cross him.
I look forward to arguing with him.
Good luck with that. Now, there's a true friend. Me and him have been on this campaign here in Rayclast since the start of this little venture, when it was but a lodge and a dream. Next thing you know, well, it all got away from us. And here we are, with a whole town somehow grown up around us.
Not everything grew up.
I'm just now realizing I haven't been on an expedition in 6 bloody years. Time really is a cruel master.
Sounds like you're itching for adventure. Let's get you back out there.
Stranger things have happened, I suppose. It's quite the worry. Not one of us sleeps right at night lately. It's just not like her to disappear this long.
So she's missing, then? Probably dead.
We'd seen her a lot more recently, after certain folk made their way back to Kalgur some years back. She's not one to be tied down to mortar and stone, mind you. But weeks without a word. No, that's not how Gwen.
Well, if I find her and she isn't dead, perhaps I'll tell her to come by.
Please do. Now that there's a good man. He's led us through thick and thin. An aspiring dreamer and a cynical realist. He's a unique fellow.
What do you admire about the tall one?
His conviction, his passion. He could change the world, if he just believed he could. I should have known that wasn't Freya Hartland. Whatever it may have been, it gives me chills thinking about it, so I don't want to.
You'd rather not think of the god you saw? Oh no. No one mentioned the god, or the Kalguran will lose his little mind.
Tell it to the Skalds, will ya? I'd rather not know. Bugger off!
Did I mention that god you saw?
It's unnatural, like a bloody curse. You all just go about your days like nothing's wrong. Yet at any moment, some almighty being could appear and cause mayhem. Like I said, it's best not to even think about these gods of yours.
It was a god.
Yeah. In the 20 years we've been here, I've seen shite that'd knock your boots off. You know how I get through it? I drink, not think. You should try it sometime. Keep it up.
Friend, I have urgent news for you. Time is short and the unmaking of the world is nigh. Please, listen to what I have to say.
Oh no. What are you selling?
I am pleased to meet you. I am Lorandis, a missionary of the Twilight Order. But I am here to warn you. The end of days approaches. Something evil has awoken on Rayclast. You have faced it, have you not? I can see it in your eyes. You have faced the wickedness in the hearts of men.
Haven't we all? What of it?
They seek to conquer us, to rule us. We must act. We must fight back. Do you hear that, Kalgurans? Here is one who will join us in the fight. We will save this world together.
Great. Now he's yelling nonsense at the Kalgurans.
Utopia is a dream, but Rayclast is a nightmare. Let us choose which we live in, yes? Utopia is not possible, while wickedness in the hearts of men can be rewarded so extravagantly. Our Savior will bring about that utopia, and in it, you shall be free. We all shall be free! There will be none to rule you, none to tell you how to live.
Do you see anyone pulling my strings?
Please understand, it will be a glorious thing to behold. The struggle for freedom from tyranny will finally be over. Our Savior is a mere mortal, like you or I, only better. The Savior is being raised free from the corruption of wickedness. This is the key to our success. If you wish to know more, you should visit our enclave on Erastus. It is not too far from here. As we speak, the Karui flock to our island, eager to join the cause and save Rayclast.
Sounds like torture. We shall see.
You will not regret your visit. There, you'll have the chance to pledge to the Twilight Order. We are an order of true believers, dedicated to the salvation of humanity. To that end, we have given everything, and will continue to give of ourselves until Rayclast is saved.
Sounds too good to be true. Probably is.
Friend, we are on the same side. Surely you will pledge yourself to aid in the cause.
How do you measure success?
No more pain, no more suffering, no more horrors upon the world. A fresh start, a time we can be proud of. Rayclast is beleaguered by the most detestable of creations, unnatural creations, creations that manipulate our existence. Their time must come to an end.
Oh, of course. You're talking about divinity.
The gods must never come back, and divinity must forever return to its dormancy within whatever void it sprung from. Our Savior is almost ready. He will remake the world, a world free of divinity, and thus a world free of corruption.
Evangelists hard at work. I must say I'm not compelled.
Utopia will not remember these gods. They will have no name there. They will never be, nor will they ever have been. Praise be in Utopia's name. Praise be upon the Savior. Now, are you ready to take the pledge? You are interested, yes? I knew it. Visit Erastus when you are sure you are ready. We do not despise the Kalgurans. We merely consider them lucky fools. In their faraway land, they have no concept of the problems we face here, so they do not take our struggle seriously.
No gods, no corruption. What do they do for fun?
Kalgurans are not like us. They stand apart. Their souls are clean. No divinity, no corruption. Rayclast has gods capable of horrors beyond comprehension. Yet their sole fear looms largest. Their aging tyrant king. Absurd.
Absurd is the word. What is their king trying to do, anyway?
The Kalguran king seeks Vaal artifacts. I know not why, but the reason must be sordid. The Vaal destroyed themselves. We will not make the same mistake.
Fight the good fight.
What can I do for you? Here for a deal? Business has been on the rise ever since he took up residence outside my shop. People duck in here to seek refuge from him, and I make a sale while they hide. It's a win for everybody. Fair enough. Until next time.
Well met.
I should have trusted my instincts. I knew something was strange about that situation. I suppose this confirms the Heartlands are long dead.
Obviously. Tujin insisted, though, so I decided, why not?
Go make some legends.
Greetings. Greetings. The more I consider it, the more I believe I've seen a depiction of a weapon. Especially now that I can study the piece in Doriani's possession.
A depiction? Where? The scraps I know, I learned from incredibly ancient ruins.
Yes. When I consulted the ancient being Kalandra, she told me where to find the seed of corruption. She was cryptic, and said that it already belonged to me. That it always had. I can still only guess what she meant. In the ruins where the seed was sealed, I saw carvings on the wall. It was a message, left for anyone who might follow in the eons to come. A series of giant murals. The first was broken, but the second depicted the creation of the seed. The third mural portrayed the seed's destruction. At the time, I thought it was a warning. Now I see the weapon was depicted quite literally, being driven into the seed. It might not have been a warning. It might have been instructions.
This confirms my hypothesis. The weapon is the key to destroying the beast. We must find and reassemble it, no matter the cost.
Leave it to me.
Go.
Ah! This must be the foolish Karui. Get over here! What possessed you to break our ancestral binding? You have released Takaru, the Deceiver! Now he's free to wreak havoc on Rayclast once more. I should take your head where you stand.
You will do no such thing! How were we to know? Even I knew nothing of that prison or what was held there.
It was the concern of chieftains and the Hatsungo, not those who reject the way.
Oh my, a chieftain in the flesh. What remarkable size.
Yes, I am Tavakai, chieftain of the Tsukuhama tribe. These waters belong to the Karui. You, along with the Kalgurans, are our guests, and your welcome is already wearing thin.
I knew something was wrong from the start. I just wanted to see what would happen.
What stupidity falls from your mouth? If you weren't trespassing on our shores, it would never have happened. Consider this your first and last warning, Takarui. Yes, you are all guests here on these waters. Waters that have belonged to us since the beginning of time. Our way is our identity. It is beyond life and death. The way gave us the strength to endure all the horrors of Rayclast. Corruption, disease, slavers. Ugh, never again.
Beyond life and death? I suppose belief is a kind of strength.
It can take many forms, yes. Strength is the key. And yet here we are. Slowly but surely, outsiders forsake us. The Vaal, the Eternal Empire, and now, the Kalgurans. I thought their leader Danik was true of heart, until he allowed the harvest of our sacred whale, and it was all downhill from there. 20 years ago, we allowed only 4 Kalgurans to stay here, and now look at this place. It began with our remote tribes. They would disappear from their islands, gone without a trace. For generations, the Eternal Empire and the bastards of Oriath raided the weakest of our people and took them as slaves. But where are those slavers now? Dead and gone.
Dead's not always gone, but I see your point.
Your dark tongue does not humor me. Now, we must rise stronger than ever. We will not stray again from the old way, the true way, the way that carried us through history. We must be strong for the world to see, so that we are the masters of our own destiny. Long ago, Tukohama put axes in our hands and taught us to fight. That is the most important lesson of our way. We were nothing before we were given strength.
Tukohama is dead, isn't he?
Show some respect, will you? Had we been united in our strength, perhaps history would have told a different tale. Now, the tribes must stand together and put the Karui first. We will always have neighbors, but they must acknowledge our strength, and one way or another, they shall. Tukohama tasked his tribe, my tribe, with keeping that deceiver in his prison. Our sacred duty kept us in this region, even though we longed for the sea. But it is good that we stayed.
Chieftain, I must say, it seemed a little too easy to set him free.
All thanks to you and these damn Kalgurans. We tried posting warriors to keep watch over the prison. He'd drive them mad. They'd throw themselves into the sea. Instead, we allowed his fog to wreak its havoc, and in turn, keep him hidden. Besides, I had no idea Kalguran runes could undo our ancestral binding. Yet another reason for us to not get along.
Well, can't do much about it now, can we?
For untold generations, he slept soundly in that prison. But the deceiver woke from his slumber 20 years ago and has been causing more and more problems ever since. The fog, crashing ships, foul dreams, cursed voices. Even one of our elders fell for his lies and went missing. But it will be much worse now that the deceiver is free, thanks to you. It is disappointing to see our young abandoning the way and becoming what? Work hands? For the Kalgurans? It is ridiculous! She could be so much more!
I think she's doing just fine. Makoru's the least intolerable person I've met here.
Ugh. The first Karui captain of some outsider's fleet. Is there really honor in that? I doubt it. Kanu rejected us to be a lowly first mate, as they call it. I know his father. He is deeply ashamed. The youth these days are more foolish than ever. Kanu was always headstrong, loud and disrespectful, all the makings of a great warrior. He threw it all away to work for the Kalgurans. We have lost many to foreign causes. That's why Ngamakanui is now off-limits to outsiders.
Ideas can be more dangerous than any weapon.
Perhaps. But try defending yourself with an idea. We cannot afford to lose more of our young to these dangerous ideas. He showed promise when he arrived on our shores. I saw the warrior within. But I will never forgive him for allowing the hunt of our sacred whale.
Oh, come now. The blacksmith was too late to stop that. If you'd really like, perhaps I can bring it back to life.
I did not know that. Either way, the Kalguran monster that is Kingsmarch is too large for any one man to fully control. Be smart.
What's good?
The boss. Address her by her name, why don't you? Insolent boy.
That's right. Makoru's the boss. But more than that, she's a role model, a true leader. She showed the Kalgurans what the Karui have to offer. And honestly, I'm just lucky to be following in her footsteps.
All right, all right. You know flattery doesn't work on me, Kanu.
It is simply the truth.
I admire Makoru, yes. You, not so much.
The Karui have no ships like the Aurora May. Our vessels are meant to travel between islands or to fish. But the Aurora May? Woo! She feels like she could take us to the end of the world.
Careful, you'll jinx it.
I'm just happy to live in times like these. I think about it sometimes, you know? What a day to be alive. To breathe in the air, feel the sun. Could be a lot worse. When the Kalgurans showed up, it brought a lot of tension to the tribes. Also brought doubt among the outer islands. My family left the Tasoleo tribe when I was only a boy. They then joined the Tukohama tribe. My parents found hope in their message of strength.
You sound skeptical.
Well, look, I don't reject the way. It just feels different to me. Late at night, out on the sea, I can still feel what our old tribe called the flow. It's real. It's powerful.
I've always felt a flow of energy underneath the world. Is it like that?
Oh, it's hard to put into words. All I know is Tavakai's version of the way is definitely not something I can flow with. Tavakai doesn't trust outsiders. He wants to drive the Karui further away into isolation. That doesn't feel right to me. It feels backwards. We should at least hear new ideas out. See what they can offer us. Calm seas flow under you.
Good day. What's this? A part of a map? Huh. Can't tell much from this alone. Let me know if you find more of it. Go well.
I left Ngamakanui before I was even old enough to run the Isle of Shrikes. Because of that, in the eyes of the Karui, I'm not a man. I didn't pass the test. It's a ridiculous tradition. And I know a few ladies who can vouch for my manhood.
You are not yet a warrior, but soon you will be. Climb these cliffs and collect one shrike egg. If you feel you cannot go on, turn back. You can always try again next season. We seek to build wisdom and strength, not to destroy you. A corpse does your tribe no good. No matter what you choose to do, return with a grand tale of what you faced. Tavakai, chieftain of the Tukuhama tribe.
Now I'm getting out of this bloody nest. Over here, will you? Tala Moana, my dear. You have traveled far, haven't you?
Well, you're awfully cheery for someone who was almost eaten alive.
Ah, yes. Almost. It seems old Martiki has more to do in life before he is summoned to the halls of the dead.
Halls of the dead? Okay. You have my attention.
You see, I'm an elder of the Tukuhama tribe, and I have something in mind for you. I would honor you the best way I can, dear lady, with the blessing of our ancestors. They can tell if someone is worthy of their honor, and you have strength in you. Let us return to your ship. I will show you the way to our most sacred place, the Eye of Hinekora. From there, I will speak for you to enter our halls of the dead. You will be tested, but also rewarded. Be brave out there.
I must concur with the hooded one. Someone intentionally carved information meant to be discovered in the future. To do such a thing, they must have believed that their civilization might be endangered. However, the most important clues I found were done differently. Hand carvings. We found them in this region. The stones depicted pieces of the weapon being thrown into the sea.
Someone didn't want it around.
Their reasoning was unclear, but from what I saw, it was thrown not by soldiers, but by a woman, a scientist, and I have no idea who she was.
How can I be of aid? I am glad the Tukuhama tribe still thrives. In the early days, Tukuhama was a good man.
You knew him?
Yes, and I also helped kill him too, much to my regret.
So you really did rampage with the Godslayer?
Yes. At the time, there was no other way. There is one consolation. His spark was not lost. Thank you. Thank you.
Need something smithed? I don't think we're going to find ourselves in open warfare, but Tavakai has recently slowed trade and restricted us to the docks at their settlement. That whale incident certainly didn't help.
Whale incident? Sounds juicy.
Our king commanded one of our vessels to hunt and harvest meat from a sacred whale, knowing full well what it meant to the Karui. By the time I found out, I was already too late. Tavakai hasn't spoken to me since. Our trade with the Karui fluctuates. There are so many tribes with different beliefs and different propensities. Some days we're all profiting. Other days, they're raiding our shipping lanes. The Tukahama tribe, the largest in the region, welcomed us at first. We got along very well. Too well. When some of their younger members became interested in Kingsmarch, their chieftain, Tavakai, began to see us a little differently. Survive.
Welcome. Let's deal.
Gather round.
Ale. Well, you met the chieftain. How was it?
Well, he has a lot of confidence, I'll give him that.
To be sure. I've two minds about him, though. On one hand, he's fostering tradition, allowing it to thrive. Yet on the other, well, he can be a bit much.
Dedicating yourself to an idea never seems to end well.
You're telling me. Keep it up.
Ah, Makoru. It is good to see you.
Martiki, you're alive. I'd heard you were missing.
Yes. They told me I was too old to keep taking out my canoe. Maybe they were right.
You went out on a canoe and ended up there.
It is quite the tale. And I was weak, I admit. When the fog swept over the water, I should have known what I saw wasn't real. But there she was, Myra Kana. Sweet and strong as the day we met. She plowed on through the fog, and I chased her like she was alive. Like we were young again. Then, crash! Next thing I know, I'm wet as anything and preparing to be bird food.
Good thing our patron here got there when they did.
Yes, and about that. There is the small matter of what I've promised our hero here.
Why do I get the feeling this involves me?
Show me your map, Makoru. There is a place I want to take our friend, when they have the time. Yes, there it is. The Eye of Hinekora. Gateway to the halls of the dead.
You want to take them to the Karui's most sacred place. Were you hit on the head?
Trust me, my hero here is special. They deserve a chance to prove themselves to our ancestors.
Tavakai will lose his mind if he finds out about this.
Ah, well, perhaps in this case it's best for him to only hear what he needs to hear.
All right, but after this I'm taking you back to Nakanu.
Yes, that's fine. Talakura.
What's good?
Yes? Now we're getting somewhere. We've got half a map. See if you can find more scraps. Where to? I am still astounded that Martiki told you about our halls of the dead. I was brought there only once, as a child. And I spoke with my grandfather, and his grandfather before him. They gave me advice I still follow to this day. To stay true to myself.
How original.
Unfortunately, staying true to myself means I can never return. But if you have an invitation, I can at least take you there. Martiki has already gone inside the eye. You best catch up with him.
Karui do love their monuments, don't they?
There you are. We call this place the Eye of Hinekora. Far below, Hinekora herself resides. She, the Mother of Death, sees the choices we have made, and from that has foresight of the path ahead. Now, this here, this is Navali. She is the speaker. The word of the will of Hinekora. Oh, and that on her shoulder? That's Yama. He's a good boy.
Greetings, Speaker. I cannot wait to meet your goddess. And hello, monkey.
The Elder's tale of your victory is well received. He vouches for you, but that is not quite enough. The Mother of Death must decide if you may enter. Step forth, look into the bowl. Hinekora will see you. All of you.
Hungry for power, arrogant and stubborn, but under it all, a sweet child mourns her losses, large and small.
Hinekora has spoken. You are worthy. Prove to our ancestors that which I already know to be true.
What? What just happened? Am I dead?
Oh, in a manner of speaking, yes, you are dead. But do not worry. The Mother of Death has you in her embrace. Your body will be safe here, while your spirit moves forward to prove yourself to our ancestors.
So this is what death feels like from the other side?
Not too bad, eh?
You may enter. We will be watching.
Talamoana! At the end of our lives, Hinekora catches the Ngakuramakoi in her embrace.
Death is not the end. The halls of the dead are merely the first rest on a long journey.
Tell me what you know of death, sister.
That is not for man or God to know.
In other words, we have no idea. But the halls give us some comfort from total oblivion, at least. The halls of the dead are open to the worthy and their children. We come here to consult with our ancestors in times of great need.
Your ancestors take heart from seeing their descendants.
It's good to hear that, but it's not all so kind-hearted. When the sky permits, we come to watch the trials of the ancestors. The living may only see it properly under the light of a full moon.
The light of a full moon? This deep?
Well, you see, great crystal veins guide the light down on certain nights of the year. Warrior souls can be seen by the grace of Lani Hua.
It is a gift from a goddess who cannot be with us in person.
You'll never see anything like it as long as you live. All our greatest warriors from history on the same field. No holding back. After all, why pull punches? They're already dead.
The trial is not a sport. It is a sacred tradition.
Can't it be both? Different tribes, shoulder to shoulder, cheering on their heroes. We bring meat and ale. We make a real night of it.
I suppose there is joy in community and competition. Just don't speak this way in front of Hinekora.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Can she hear us here?
I do.
Praise the Mother of Death.
Indeed.
When we speak of our ancestors and their wisdom, it's not just poetic. All Karui since the time of Tukohama linger here still, in the halls of the dead. Their advice and counsel is our greatest source of strength.
I underestimated the Karui. Necromancy is woven into the fabric of your culture.
Necro, what now? Well, I don't know about that. In any case, my feelings on all this are complicated, but the way was established long before my time. Sometimes it really just is what it is. The gods were once mortal. They hunted, fished, and ate like we do. Many of Tukohama's deeds were achieved before his ascension.
I suppose one must achieve great things to become divine.
Yes, indeed. During the Great Wasting, he united the tribes. He put axes in our hands and taught us to survive. But he was not just a bringer of violence. No, he was a bringer of hope. Hope among all the tribes. Some forget that.
Some choose to forget.
Exactly. Each tribe has its own story of the Great Wasting. Some call it a great fire, or the barren centuries. Others, an endless winter. The truth lies buried in all these tales. There was an ancient time of horror and famine. But in those dark years, our gods first stepped forward. Tukohama, Hinekora, Dafor, and the rest.
All your gods appeared then? There weren't any before that?
No. For us, history begins there. The Great Wasting erased all that came before. Maybe there wasn't even a before for us. When did the first Karui emerge from that volcano? Something to ask Hinekora, Navali.
The Mother of Death can recall only her own memories. History begins at the rise of the gods, because that is when Hinekora was born.
Curious. So the end of time, as she recalls it, is really her death.
Yes.
So
Now we test your mettle. Rise, warriors of Ngamakanui. Smiles upon your strength.
Kaum's fire snuffed out. What's next?
Ngamahu is the mother of fire. She lends it to us in life, but here, in death, we return it to Hinekora. We exist now to give our wisdom to our descendants, until we are all returned to the volcano. When the world is forged anew, a new line of Karui will emerge to conquer a savage world. Until then, we linger here in the halls of the dead.
Face the guardians of the forest. Come, warriors of Dafor! Smiles upon your bravery.
And I smile upon your flattery.
Dafor is the son of the forest and its father. His alone is the perspective of the ages, of centuries of life, growth, death, and decay. Inner peace can only be attained by accepting that life and death are inevitable. This is something you will learn as the ages pass here, in the halls of the dead.
Go as you flow like the sea! Assemble warriors of Pasalio! Pasalio smiles upon your fluidity.
the ancestors see you. You are welcome in our halls of the dead.
At last, something in this world recognizes my talent.
Pasaleo is the father of water, but he does not require you to believe. He is the essence of the moment, of flowing from one second into the next. Be who you are. Be what you are. Be nothing other than this, and you will know peace. You will be here until the end of time, but that is no weight at all if you exist only in this moment. In this way, this flow, you will find it pleasant here, in the halls of the dead.
Have no fear. I am both here and there, just as you are now.
This isn't necromancy. What is this?
The water of sight does not slay the living, just nearly so. The water of sight does not raise the dead, just nearly so. On the verge, we have one eye in each world. And so I serve Hinikora. I am her speaker, both in life and in death.
I almost don't want to question further, but I can't help myself.
The Mother of Death is all that stands between us and oblivion. Before she embraced us, those that died simply ceased to be. Now the souls of the Karui people continue on, lending their wisdom and strength to those that follow. Our Mother of Death is gifted with the ability to see into the past. Her prophecies guide us on the eternal search for the way forward.
This sounds suspiciously like a fanciful claim in the Forbidden Tomes.
Before Rayclast, before the lake, before the primordial molten world, before the stars themselves. Time circled upon itself into infinity. Hinikora sees not what you will do, only what you did, and what you shall do again. Probably.
I've read a claim like this once before, but I'm still skeptical. Tell me about this supposed cycle of time.
One day, time will end. Then time will begin again. Hinikora remembers the future past. Not very clearly, but enough to guide our way forward. You do not remember our previous meetings, but I do, by the grace of Hinikora's sight. Some ends are peaceful, even quiet. Some are bloody, loud, and reckless. Some are lonely, and those are the worst. But the end of time is not to be feared. It is a release, a mercy. Or the pains of a long and weary existence will fall away from us. Then we shall see the world with innocent eyes once more.
Ha! Innocent eyes? Sure. So, you truly believe in the cycle of time?
It is not a question of belief. Hinikora has seen it, and through her eyes, so have I. Yes, you and I shall have this conversation again. As we have before. Many times.
Of course. And how long is one of these cycles, supposedly?
The life of an elder, but twice. 100 times over, then thrice and once.
That's, quite specific?
That is the longest we have ever endured. But really, it depends on the nature of the end.
When are we now, compared to all that?
There are very few prophecies that have yet to come to pass.
So, this is what fear feels like. I don't think I like it.
Time passes slowly for me, but it does pass. My service is not endless. The renowned Hatungo Narumoa served before me, and others served before her.
And when your time is up, what then?
I can only remember my future past while my soul is bound to Hinekora. Life and death draw ever closer together, and oblivion lies in wait. Hinekora has seen you, but now, one final challenge.
A challenger? Old Yamasi is worthy of Hinekora. Come!
The Karui are full of surprises.
Breath of Hinekora! You are not worthy! Catch yourself if you can.
Magic, hurry up!
Yama know you now. You are not worthy! Okay. Yama sees you. You are worthy.
If you weren't already Napuatzi, I'd claim you as my own.
It is done. The guest is worthy to meet the Mother of Death.
You beat Yama. Yama is impressed, but not surprised. We saw you. Yes, saw. The Mother of Death sees all. The Mother waited for you. The years come and go. Still, she waits. Last time, an outsider here. Very disappointing. Every failure brings less hope.
Of course they were disappointing. They weren't me.
You think you know. You imagine more. Cannot imagine. Longer than you think.
I'm losing patience with this monkey.
Yama has known many speakers. Walk among the dead, walk among the living, but belong to neither. Navali is kind, kindest of all.
What makes her so special, then?
Give Yama nuts! The others never did. They were dead, risen. One heartbeat Navali still has. Every shortest day. No destiny, no fate, and no hope yet. The Mother sees only failure.
I make my own fate, thank you.
We try this, we try that, and we fail. You fail. She remembers all.
I'm not going to fail. Trust me on that.
Hope is a tasty worm, crawling on an unknown leaf. Cut down trees, one by one. The worm might still hide, but the forest grows thin.
Oh dear, the monkey is getting philosophical. Get me out of here.
Alakura!
Step forth. Behold the mother. Hinekora sees you. The past is laid bare before her. She knows you. But now, she listens. You may speak.
From one mother of death to another, what words of wisdom do you have for me?
They scarred and violated the hated criminal. But she punishes herself far more than they ever could. The wounds are obvious for all to see, despite the concealing bandages.
I don't know what she's talking about. That's just rambling nonsense.
The mother of death has spoken. You will one day be welcomed here. Hinekora invites you to fight in our trial of the ancestors, to test yourself to your absolute limits. But now is not that time. When the time comes, you will know. It is a great honor to participate in our trial of the ancestors. It is very rare that an outsider is allowed to participate.
Of course. I'm rather exceptional.
You will know when the time is right. For now, we are not undertaking the trials. Too many are refusing. One among us has elevated their every voice above the others. Utula of the Tavakai has long found the afterlife constricting. He has convinced several others to become unruly. They are refusing to fight and causing great disturbances.
Is he being dead not to his liking?
Utula has convinced them they could overthrow the place or even escape. We have done the best we can for the souls here, but it is not enough for some. This often happens with souls new to this timeless existence. It will pass, as it always does. The path is ordained.
So, you did it. I knew you could. I knew you would.
The old woman's got true power. I wouldn't mind picking her brain someday.
Ah, yes. The Mother of Death is truly a wonder. I hope you have enjoyed your time here, and perhaps learned a little along the way. I look forward to seeing what you achieve next.
We made it.
In the Kingsmarch tavern, sailors whisper about clanking and roaring coming from that prison. Though it was abandoned long ago, it seems there are still folks kicking around in there. I don't know much more about this place. No one does. Watch your back.
Nice spot for a prison. Not so great if you want to escape. Anyone who makes justice their identity must be astonished. Right. That can be better.
You have been weighed and measured, and you have been found wanting. You are unworthy. But fear not, for redemption is a grace which may be earned by the willing. Until then, the Empire shall be your father and your mother.
Just goes to show how far faith gets you.
With
Within these walls, the Lady of Justice doth preside. She shall weigh your mind in one hand, your heart in the other. Choose wisely. The heart unlocks compassion. Compassion is the first step toward redemption.
Our mistake was holding on to hope. Even after the sky turned crimson and the sea raged. Even after we cowered inside these walls and rode out the chaos, we believed the Empire would come. Not for the prisoners, but for us. We kept them all caged for weeks as our supplies dwindled. The fish we caught were rotting and dead, yet still moving. The rain was slick like grease. Men who touched it began to burn from the inside out, as if an unseen flame had caught within them. No ship from the Empire came. No ships passed at all. The prisoners were growing more and more restless, and were certain to become violent. We told them nothing. They took it. So we began to feed them. We cut chunks of meat. We kept growing back. We cut some more, and that quelled the prisoners. They had no idea what we've done. We learn what they've been eating. Gods help us.
By the order of Emperor Zaro, my honored predecessor, none may enter this chamber. The prisoner within is beyond death, beyond force of arms. He must be left to rot for all time. Emperor Chittis.
With an ominous door like that, how can I resist?
This piece of the weapon, it has writing on it.
The first example of precursor writing I've ever seen.
I recognize some of these symbols.
What? How?
When I was very young, but a boy and still mortal. Such a faded memory. I was in her lap, and symbols like these decorated a vivid book. I can almost hear her saying the words, what they mean.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I'm not sure. I have to think on it. I have to try to remember.
Then we must find the other pieces. We need more information.
Now, we must find the others. Make haste.
How can I help? So what is this thing you found? Seems only fair to ask, since we're doing all the hard work sailing you around.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about that.
She called me pretty! Did you guys hear that?
Not what I meant.
Calm seas flow under you.
Good day. Are you telling me there may be another cataclysm? You should have told me sooner. If this weapon can truly save us all, we'll do whatever it takes to aid you.
As you should. But don't worry, I've got it handled.
I won't fail. Maybe this is my chance to prove myself.
This island looks nice. Beautiful even. But they say anyone who settles here goes missing. The thing is, I spent a week on this beach a couple summers ago. I didn't see a damn thing. I did drink pretty heavily, though. Nah, rumors and tales, you'll be fine.
And they call me a monster. Clawed your way up from the depths. Time to put you back.
We reached these shores under the first full moon. Tasaleo made the sea here rich beyond measure. We slept deeply and knew nothing of the dangers of this place. Tafor offered us living wood, and Valakor was kind. We sang for the bounty of our new home, and to Ramakor, and to the beautiful Arohongui as she watched from Lanihua's palace in the sky. We found abandoned homes. Others lived here before us. This was a sign that we had chosen well. We didn't see the statues until much later.
Whatever that belongs to, at least it's down there. Or not! I had to kill it. Treacherous little mollusk. Not to my taste, but Rog may want it.
What can I do for you? Oh my, what's that there? It's beautiful.
A pearl, of course.
Oh, that's not just any pearl. I've an idea. I know I've got something around here that'll fit that nicely.
A bit shiny, but I suppose I'll take it.
Consider this kindness in the future, friend.
They've been petrified. Wish I knew how to do that. Have you come to join, my beloved?
You will join them!
I will rip my sister's voices from your throat.
Suffer together!
This piece has writing too. I have some sense of the meaning.
Give me everything you recall, no matter how insignificant. We must try to translate them.
Something very strange is going on here. Explain.
As a child, I was sent to live among the Asmeri with my brother and sister. But before that, I lived somewhere else. Somewhere with great works of stone and metal and glass. And a kind, smiling face. A woman's face. I haven't thought about this in thousands of years. It's a mortal memory, faded to static.
Don't get distracted. Keep the thought in your mind. You must find the last piece. Now go. We will work on this.
Look for the last piece. How can I be of aid? It is curious that the weapon was broken into pieces and dispersed here.
From what I have seen, I don't believe the weapon was broken apart. It was never fully completed at all. I have only ever seen it portrayed in pieces. The third mural, the one you saw, must have been an instruction. It is my belief that the creators of the weapon were interrupted.
Ooh, that sounds ominous. What do you think happened?
It's impossible to know for certain. They were wiped out thousands of years before my time. Do you have any notion?
I was too young to remember much. I was among the Asmeri when it happened. But they did tell stories. I recall tales of a great fire, a great wasting.
You were alive for that? The historical record, it's always been conjecture.
I remember fear. I remember sorrow. But the Asmeri had chosen their homes carefully. They were separatists. They rejected technology. And in the end, they were right. Go.
What of these edicts, then?
We have very little information, but if the seed of corruption was the instrument of the Second Edict, it may have been created in response to an unknown First Edict.
The first mural I saw was broken, but there was definitely something there. They must have been facing some disaster, or enemy, or change in the world. Did they create the seed of corruption in response?
Whenever the Vaal built something dangerous, we also ran a parallel project. As a contingency, the weapon, the instrument of the Third Edict. I believe it is a fail-safe. If the seed of corruption grew out of control, then perhaps it was designed to shut down the experiment.
Then that is exactly what we will do.
Come now, Doriani. You clearly want to take back the weapon to save your people. I'm not stupid.
I cannot. Unfortunately, that is not how time works. Everything one knows will happen, did happen. This is the one case where ignorance can be a scientist's greatest asset. I must learn as little about history as possible while I am in this era.
Speak up. Well then, what is it that brings you here? You've clearly made yourself at home on our waters.
I'm just here on a lark, really. Or looking for parts of an ancient weapon that can destroy corruption. One of those two.
Our islands have become more and more sickened of late. Those who stray fall ill with the blood fever and are cast out to die alone. My Hotungo worries that the beast has returned to the world once more.
Oh, it has. That's what the weapon is for. To drain and remove corruption.
This weapon, it sounds like it could cure the blood fever. We believe it is caused by corruption contaminating our very blood, so removing it may heal that sickness. A powerful weapon indeed. I suppose I can allow you to continue your search. For now, we will not interfere with your passage on our waters, but you best remain respectful. Behave yourself.
Ahoy. So, found more of that fancy weapon, eh? Can I see it?
No, you cannot.
Oh, okay. Well, the more I hear, the more curious I get. Can't really blame me. I'm a simple fella. Something like this. Entire generations come and go without having eyes on a thing so significant.
So now you're interested in its power. Curious.
The crew talks, I listen. Some of them heard that Doriabi guy arguing with the spooky one on the Cape. It did sound all very serious.
Doriani and the hooded one. Fool.
Yeah, those fellas. Ah, well, good luck finding the other piece. We got your back. Calm seas flow under you.
Talamoana. That's most of the map now, but I can't quite make out the destination. We need one more piece.
Be wary here. The kinfolk are a bit crazed lately. They used to be nothing more than a nuisance. But now that volcano rumbles like it's hungry, and you can see them carting sulfite down there non-stop. The mountain must be alive. And oh boy, it's got an appetite.
My voltaxic canaries. How is it that you're running scared of this blind beastie? It can't even bloody see. They're whispering in the dark, every moment now, licking at our fear, tasting our sweat. We need more sulfite. Here we all are, lying about, sick as dogs, evil closing in around us. Get that sulfite, no matter what it takes. This green lot won't stand in our way, not with all we've got down here. Give it time, my sweethearts. Give it time. Your master, Nico.
You want a show? Ha! I'll give you a show. I like your lair. A shame about the occupant. Frank, little pet. Watch it. Is he eating the sulfite?
The final piece. These symbols.
The translation work we've done. Is it enough?
Something about a forge. This part says you must finish it, or something like it. You must forge it. The word forge is drawn like a name. It's not an action, it's a place.
So, we must find an ancient precursor forge.
And how are we supposed to do that then?
This is the first time in my life I'm forced to admit. I have no idea. Ask the crew, perhaps. The Karui. They live here, after all.
This is the final piece. We have succeeded. Let us meet back in Kingsmarch to plan our next move.
This forge of the precursors, what are we looking for?
It is older than any other civilization on Rayclast. Only stone will remain. Anything else would have long since decayed.
Any other telltale signs of precursor handiwork?
They were masters of their world. They built structures whose mere remnants inspire awe. Even in me. You will know it when you see it. The Vaal would have supplanted their legacy, had we but time.
What's good? You found all the pieces then? So, what now? Do they just sort of snap together?
Yes, the ancient weapon spread in pieces across the sea for thousands of years just snaps together.
Sheesh, what's your problem?
You ask too many questions.
All good.
Please tell me the Karui know something that might get this moving. We need an ancient forge.
I've never heard any mention of such a place.
I have.
Really? Where?
My old tribe tells a tale of a foreign medicine woman. It's a very old story. Took place after a great fire scoured the world. My ancestors had to dive into the sea just to survive. When they came to the surface, they found a burned woman floating in the tide.
What's this have to do with the forge? Get to the point.
She begged them to take her somewhere and promised to forge them a great reward. But the toll was too heavy. She was too injured, and she died trying to use the forge. She was buried there.
Where?
Arrestus. Well, wasn't called that back then, though.
Arrestus? Why didn't you mention this sooner?
Mention what? An old myth about a foreign woman who died trying to use a forge some unknown thousands of years ago? I only knew you were looking for pieces of some old artifact. I didn't hear nothing about looking for a forge.
That's quite a specific myth. If it's true, Arastus must be the place.
Look at that! We've got the whole map now. Shall we see where it leads?
I used to dream about exploring, finding buried treasure. Still do. But, I'll wait in the boat for this one.
Kalgurans? Here?
What do we have here?
That's what you're here to tell me.
Makeshift lodgings, markers. Yes, this looks like Gwennon's handiwork. She is still pursuing our grand quest after all. But she didn't finish what she started here. How odd.
Oh my. Is she dead? Where's her body?
I'm sure she had her reasons to cut and run. There's all manner of monstrosities out here. In any case, it seems she left us some clues as to what's in the area. When you're ready, let's see what we can unearth. Place the first explosive, and we'll get started. You made that look easy, dare I say. You're well on your way to being a qualified archaeologist at this rate.
The explosions were quite delightful, I must admit.
Well, I hope the bounty was worth the risk. I must say, it usually is. I'll stay behind and see if I can find any clues as to where Gwennon went off to. See you back in Kingsmarch.
We made it. Yes?
A new world Erastus again. Let's make this quick before someone smiles at me. Such sweet smiles, such sharp spears. Curious.
I am so pleased you made it, friend. Erastus and the Order welcomes you. What's ours is yours. Break bread with us. Share in...
Hush now. I don't think so.
I see. How can we assist you?
I'd like to take a little tour of this island. See the sights.
I think I may be able to help, but it will require a notable member of the Order. Please, follow me. Your timing is quite remarkable, you know. Together, we can witness the birth of a new tomorrow. A better tomorrow. Now, I must ask that you wait here a time. I shall fetch the first herald. He will know how to aid you. I am sure he will be delighted to meet you.
Ugh! What's going on out there? They sure know how to waste a girl's time.
The meddler in the flesh. We have been made well aware of your activities.
Hanu! How could you?
Let her go. It matters not. You will hand over what you have found. Come, Kanu.
Friend, give us the pieces!
Your order is finished. You choose your enemy. Die!
Why did it come to this? We were trying to save you!
Ancient markings.
Torvian,
And too
deal with
intricate
this
for those
disquiet.
Order half-wits.
Sealed by the Savior! Hold fast!
Now!
Monks of the Savior!
Crush them! Cut them down!
Becoming quite a nuisance.
I was about to say the same thing myself.
My life's work is about to be finished. The Twilight Order will see to it that the world is remade. A world without gods, without suffering, without the disease of divinity. You and your shade cannot stop us. First Herald, deal with them.
As you wish.
Your order is finished.
Flesh! Strike! You die. We are reborn. So long as divinity disgraces the world, no one is safe. You stand in the way of hope. Utopia cannot be stopped. You don't stand. My lady, you must take your leave. I will bury these fools. I will bury it all. For the Savior!
Please, please, take me with you, please! Wait, I know where they're keeping the beast. Orith, they're in Orith, please. Please forgive me, Makoru, please.
Treason is unforgivable.
Wait, no!
Let the ancestors...
These murals, they appear to depict the weapon and the beast. Who made these?
The ones that came before. Older than the oldest stories.
Here we are, at last. Let's hope it was worth the trip.
You've done well. This feels oddly familiar. This will take most of my strength. Stand back.
Behold! The might of the Karui!
No! What are you doing?
Taking what is rightfully ours! The Karui will now be stronger than ever before!
You fool! They need the weapon! The world is at stake!
Enough! What? No! Daughter! I will fix this. The Karui way!
The weapon is radiating intense corruption. It will sicken and madden all those who near it. Quickly, he has returned to Ngamakanui. You must stop him. The weapon is... It will sick quickly. You must... There is no doubt now in my mind. It is the weapon I saw in that third mural. The forging revealed an inscription. The symbols declare it the instrument of the Third Edict. It was designed for the sole purpose of cleansing corruption and destroying the beast.
The Third Edict? What is the meaning of these edicts? Perhaps it follows that the seed was the instrument of a second edict. But why? What part of this tale are we missing? Why would any civilization intentionally create the seed of corruption?
The pursuit of power, obviously. Now we have to clean up their mess. So, the Twilight Order and Oriana are one and the same. Who knew?
We should have known. Their goals were in alignment. It's obvious in retrospect.
We had centuries of science at our disposal, and still, we could not control the beast. These religious fools are going to cause another cataclysm.
We must find them. We must make them see reason.
I was the most reasonable man of my era, and until my hand was forced, I didn't listen. I suspect they won't either.
Yes? Makoru's fallen ill. I can't believe it. You've got to do what you can to help her.
Tavakai seems to think he can do it himself. I have my doubts, considering what a fool he's been so far.
The man's not in his right mind. Please, just don't let her die.
Death isn't always the end, but perhaps I can intervene.
That maggot bastard! It just goes to show, you never truly know someone.
Dead now. No longer a concern.
But how did I not see it? I got blind drunk with him only a few days ago.
Maybe try being less of a drunken idiot.
Ah, good point. He's stubborn, to say the least. But if he believes he's the true Nakura McCoy, he'll think he's the one to bring the Karui together.
Another leader. Another power-hungry moment of disgrace. Oh, the drama.
Sometimes our convictions make monsters of us. I hope there's a way to set all this right. Anytime.
That bloody scoundrel Kanu. I can't believe it. Rosary's my name. Ship's cook, on this vessel at least.
I thought I was the one turning the crew green. Turns out it was just your food.
Don't hold it against me. I don't usually cook, okay? I just signed on to round out the crew. Technically, I'm the highest-ranking trade guild member on this ship, so I guess I'm the captain now. I'll get you where you need to go in Makoru's absence. Our first order of business ought to be getting her back. Set a course, and I'll make it happen. It'll haunt me forever. What was Kanu thinking? I knew he'd been out on Erastus a bunch, but I thought nothing of it. Figured he was having a good time. The way a young'un should.
I've seen it. Religion and fear drive people to cruelty and madness.
Bloody bastards. They've always been a bit spooky, but I didn't know it went this far. And then there's Makoru. Oh, what a day it's been. We've served on a few ships together now. I always tried to look out for her. Gave her a piece of advice now and then. We Kalgurans can be a bit hard-headed when it comes to foreigners. When she passed the captain's challenge with a unanimous vote, I was right proud. Her rescue should be our #1 priority. We owe her that. My best recipes? That's a good question. Generally speaking, I'll cook what I've got. I can't cook what I haven't got now, can I?
So that's why it's hot cabbage water every night.
Trusty cabbage soup. A staple aboard the Aurora, May. A tradition, really.
I've never been a fan of tradition, and now even less.
Well, look. If you want fancy, go to the Kingsmarch Tavern. We're here to do a job. Something's not right. Not right at all. Blood fever. Madness. Blimey. Please, do whatever you can to save Makoru.
I usually enjoy the scent of death, but not like this. Blood. They're as good as corpses already.
Let's slip the chains of mercy! The era of the mighty has begun! Let each man and woman fight to be their own chieftain, to battle for supremacy until only one remains! The true Ngamakanui will be the last to stand, and their body will become the new world! Their blood will spring forth the new Karui that will inherit Raycloth! The end of time has come!
You're still sane? Don't tell me your herbs and minerals actually worked.
Yes, but for how long? I can't be certain. Now, please, stop Tavakai. He is lost.
Oh, I plan to take care of him. Try not to die in the meantime.
I will, yes. Go, save our people.
Another interfering with things they don't understand. You don't belong here. This is a Karui matter.
Give me back my ship, Captain!
As we speak, the ancestors heal her. Enough! The time for talk is over.
Then speak
Your
no more.
bones will shatter. The Karui will prosper. Your head is mine. I'm the true Whakapanu! I must be stronger. The Karui!
Ugh, must they always run away?
Let them know the might of the Karui! I am the true Ngamakanui! You should not have come here! Your head is... Now, you will die! Lend me your strength, Tokuhama! This is not the way. What? Why do you reject me? All I have done in your honor! So be it. I will save my people myself! The power of the ancestors is mine!
Your reign is wrong!
I will give everything for my people!
Emerge!
Your head is mine!
Can you heal her?
I believe so, but we have to move quickly. You must relinquish the weapon.
Do what you must.
Father!
Forgive me, daughter. The fever took hold, and I lost my way.
You must not forget your mistake, Tavakai. For the coming war, we need you and your people to fight alongside us. I will use the weapon to heal those infected here. In return, the Karui must aid us in fighting Oriana and her forces.
You have my word.
We should go.
Return to Kingsmarch. We must prepare to bring the fight to Oriana. With the weapon in hand, we must face the beast. The Countess leads the Twilight Order, and we now know she has taken the beast to Orion. By using the weapon, the Karui have been cured of their blood fever, and have pledged to aid our cause. But we need a sizable army for the battle ahead. It is time to rally our allies. We must recruit the Ezemites, the Meraketh, and the living Vaal that Doriani speaks of. Then, our siege may stand a chance. Now we need allies. I believe we have earned goodwill throughout Rayclast. It is time to call upon those debts. One last journey, recruiting any who will join us before we assault Oriath. The Karui are already with us. We should call upon the Ezemites and the Meraketh.
As it so happens, I may also have some forces in reserve.
Where would you be hiding something like that?
Suffice to say, I've always got a contingency plan.
On we go then, to build an alliance against the end. Do whatever it takes.
Welcome.
Welcome. Let's deal. Come back anytime.
Hail. It fills my old heart to know she's well again. I hope after all this, we've learned enough to find a better way forward with the Karui.
Maybe now you can all just get along?
I look forward to that. Truly, I do. Till next time.
Hey? You saved Makoru? Good on ya! She's the heart of this crew. I can go back to cooking your meals now. Guess you played yourself, eh? Hey?
Yes? In a strange way, all of this may be what ends up healing my relationship with my father. Tavakai has seen what comes of his stubborn way, and I've seen that there is some wisdom to be found in our tribe's strength and loyalty.
Well, that's a relief. I thought you two might be the death of each other.
I guess blood truly is thicker than water. So, it seems Tavakai has pledged to aid you and, well, the crew and I already discussed it. We also volunteer. I didn't think I'd be fighting side by side with my father anytime soon. Truly, these are the end times. Ha! Go well.
Wait, what do you have there? Is that a fin from Whakapanu Island?
Yes?
Blazing Valakor! I don't believe it! I was seeking something from that beast for my next elixir. I am experimenting day in, day out, yes. Trying to find a cure.
A cure? Of course. For what?
Why, the blood fever, of course. It has been the death of many of our people of late. I am under Tavakai's order to cure it. Quite the task, hmm? Please, let me have it. I have something for you in return. Though you have done me a great deed, perhaps don't stay too long. Tavakai can get a bit upset with unexpected guests. Oh, you made us all proud, yes. You will forever hold a special place in the hearts of the Tukuhama tribe.
Yes, you will be long remembered. The outsider who saved us all. We won't forget.
I suppose you two have irritated me less than most.
Well, of course. We're pretty special, yes?
Unforgettable! Ha!
Yes, it plagues us more and more of late. Starts with a fever. Progresses to boils rising from under the skin. Then, madness, rage.
It is heartbreaking, watching so many loved ones ripped apart, sent away to die alone.
That seems cruel, even to me.
We have no choice. Let one stay, their family falls. Let the family stay, well, no more tribe. Yes.
The blood fever must end, no matter what it takes.
Why do you speak of Kitava here? It was our Tukohama that gave him his scars.
Those cultists that massacred Oriath were no Ngakuramakoi. They were undesirables.
How convenient for you.
The cult of Kitava grew like a tumor when we allowed our culture to weaken. Kitava would have consumed the world. Had I been of age, I would have slain him myself. Let them all rot, forgotten.
Ngamakanui is all around us. The waters, the way, the Karui. Ngakanu is our home, but Ngamakanui is our heart, yes?
I have no idea what any of that means. Where is Ngamakanui?
We are nomadic, usually. We've tarried too long in this place. Ngamakanui is wherever the Ngakuramakoi currently call home.
We guard and protect the land, and it provides for us in return. We defend it with blood and axe. We cull that which should not be, that which corrupts. Then we travel on. Eventually, another tribe will arrive, finding it unspoiled. We do this so that when we move on, we too will find bounty waiting for us.
Yes, that is a beautiful aspect of the way. Seen like this, the tribes are one. Hinekora spoke to you? What did she say?
She did what?
It was nothing. It meant nothing.
Ah, the Mother of Death tells us not what we want to know, but what we need to hear, yes. The meaning of her prophecies will become clear when the time is right.
The Hinekora tribe seems to have endless time to sit around playing with cryptic messages. We do not. We live in the real world, where we must fight or die. In any case, I don't want to know how you came to speak with the Mother of Death.
Catch the tide!
How can I help you?
I am ashamed. Somehow, I must live with my actions. The madness I felt, the fervor. We must not let that madness take hold of the world. The Karui will aid you. We shall sail the tides of war.
Some lessons are hard to stomach.
Yes. I will pay my debt of shame until my last breath. My people stand by me. They see my heart is true. But I shall wait to learn what the ancestors make of me.
Perhaps they won't condemn you. They don't appear hateful.
I hope you are right. But now, I must redeem my name by the strength of Tukohama, as promised. You have the might of the Karui alongside you.
With respect,